Hi, I'm Dane Rust, the Vice President of Pharmacy at Publix, and I want to talk to you about the safety of the COVID vaccine. There's a great deal of misinformation out there. So many are getting their information through social media, through Google, family, and friends. But as a pharmacist and medical professional, I'd like to answer the four concerns I heard the most with some facts that you may not have heard yet. The first concern: the vaccines were approved too fast or didn't undergo enough testing. This is the most common concern I hear, and I want to assure you this is absolutely not true. All three vaccines went through testing. They followed the same processes and requirements the FDA uses. You must demonstrate the drug is safe and effective and meets the defined clinical outcomes for each phase. But testing isn't what takes the longest. It's the recruitment of volunteers and the drug's production. The government took action to help get the vaccine to market faster. They expedited the production. See, normally drug manufacturers will finish all three clinical phases of the drug trials before they start to manufacture a drug. But because of the emergency situation, the government guaranteed they would purchase the doses that were made. Therefore, manufacturers made the vaccines at the exact same time they were testing because they had no financial risk. Second concern: getting vaccinated will give me the coronavirus. It's not possible. There's no active virus in the vaccine. Vaccines introduce an antigen unique to COVID-19 so the body can build a baseline defense. It's this defense that has proven to be effective since the development of the first vaccines 100 years ago. Keep in mind, people who are not vaccinated and contract one of the new variants are having serious reactions similar to what we saw at the beginning of the pandemic. But people who are fully vaccinated and still contract the virus are having very mild cases. Side effects are normal. Every drug on the market today has some side effects. Drugs taken as directed rarely exhibit any serious side effects. And when it comes to vaccines, the most common side effects are the expected response by your body's immune system. This is reinforcing that the body is responding appropriately and accordingly to the vaccine. The third concern: no one knows the long-term side effects. This goes back to what I said earlier. All medications have side effects. Keep in mind, we currently don't know the long-term side effects from contracting COVID-19 either. What we do know is preventing serious illness that can result in hospitalization or even death is the most important outcome of being vaccinated. Recently, the Cleveland Clinic released a study that showed 99.8% of all patients hospitalized for COVID-19 between January 1st this year and April 13th had not been fully vaccinated. I think this study truly illustrates how important it is to get vaccinated. And the final concern: why should I be vaccinated when most people who get COVID-19 survive? It's important to get vaccinated to help people who are unable to receive the vaccine or who have not been vaccinated yet. Some people can't get vaccinated because of weakened immune systems or allergies to vaccine ingredients. And the more people who are vaccinated, the less the virus can spread and mutate. So getting vaccinated is another way we can take care of our families, friends, and our communities. These are the four biggest concerns I've heard about the COVID-19 vaccine, and I wanted to provide you the facts. And given these facts, my background, and my experience, I believe so strongly in this vaccine and the science behind it that I'm fully vaccinated myself. But if you still have questions, I strongly encourage you to speak to your pharmacist or your doctor. Because if we all do our part, we can reduce the risk for our most vulnerable friends and family members and help us return to normal faster.